Have you ever wondered why your Kubernetes readiness probe keeps executing even after your container has successfully started? It can be quite perplexing, right? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we are diving into the world of Kubernetes to tackle this very issue. I totally get it. It can be frustrating when you think your container is healthy, but the readiness probe keeps checking in. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges with Kubernetes. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, is there a way to prevent the readiness probe from executing once the container has successfully started? I think the liveness probe should be enough to monitor container health. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, why does this happen? The readiness probe is designed to check if your application is ready to handle traffic. Even if your container is running, it may not be fully ready. Understanding this distinction is crucial for effective Kubernetes management. And stick around. At the end of this video, I have a valuable tip that can help you optimize your Kubernetes setup even further. To address the user's concern about the readiness probe executing after the container has started, we can adjust the configuration in the Kubernetes deployment. First, the user should locate the deployment YAML file for their application. This file contains the configuration for the readiness probe. Next, the user can modify the readiness probe settings. They should consider using a startup probe instead, which can delay the readiness probe until the container is fully initialized. After updating the configuration, the user should apply the changes by running the command to update the deployment in Kubernetes. Finally, the user can verify that the readiness probe is functioning as intended by checking the status of the pods in the Kubernetes cluster. Fun fact, did you know that Kubernetes was originally developed by Google? It's amazing how far it has come and how it continues to evolve in the world of container orchestration. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution to the readiness probe issue is to use startup probes. These probes are specifically designed to determine when a container is ready to accept requests during its startup phase. Once a startup probe is configured, both liveness and readiness checks are disabled until the startup probe succeeds. Startup probes can be set to run aggressively, ensuring your application becomes available quickly. Meanwhile, readiness probes can be configured at a slower pace to manage situations like backlog, while liveness probes are used for restarting pods when necessary. Here's that valuable tip I promised. Regularly review and adjust your probe settings based on your application's performance. This simple habit can lead to a more efficient and responsive Kubernetes environment. And there you have it. You now have the tools to manage your Kubernetes readiness probes effectively. Remember, fine-tuning your settings is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more insights, and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into Kubernetes best practices.